Hello everybody, it's Marcia, Kansas Misfit, and today is Monday, and we're having garden time today. So I thought we've been having rain a lot. I haven't even been able to get in the garden, so there's lots of weeds for you to admire. And the chickens are out. Here comes a rooster. So I'm going to show you the garden and what we have. And here's Mr. Rooster. What you doing, Rooster? Huh? Anyway, something got into this. I had planted in here some lemon balm, and something just tore it all up. So I have to replant. Over here, I have spearmint planted. I don't know if that's spearmint or if that's weeds, but I have to get in there when I figure out what it looks like. Okay, in the wheelbarrow over here, I have planted some German chamomile. And over here in the backs of the toilet, I have planted some lavender. And then I have some Hillchristian planted in that pot. My husband mowed the grass. And then he also mowed over the asparagus. So I don't know if that's even what's going to happen with that, but that's asparagus. Here's the birds. So let's go check out the garden, and the birds can lead the way. They're going to all be all around me because they follow me when I'm outside. So let's just let the birds guide us. You can see the field. My husband got it all worked up. I'm going to be filling it up with watermelon, pumpkin, and cantaloupe. See the birds? They're all coming to mama. Isn't that amazing? As long as they don't attack me, we're fine. But I'll be filling this up with watermelon, cantaloupe, and pumpkin. I'm going to try to raise some money. If I can never get in the field, if it don't stop raining. If it stops raining long enough. Here's the little white cage here, right here in front of me. That has peas around it. Plus, I have to get in here and get these weeds out soon. I got peas growing there. And I have lettuce on this side, 2 different kinds of lettuces. And collard greens down the middle. And you chickens, please don't eat too much of the lettuce. Got four rows of potatoes. Hopefully they don't. I hope I can get the weeds out of here when it's dry enough to get in. Lettuce here as well, and some spinach near the roosters. You can see the potatoes in between all the weeds, but I got 4 rows of potatoes here. I am ashamed of all the weeds, but it's been raining so much I can't even get in here. You can see the Brussels sprouts in this row. And I have other cauliflower, broccoli. And over here I got 3 rows of green beans. Hopefully they even live. So many bug hoes in the green beans. And then on this here row here, where this here bed frame is, I have Chinese red noodle beans. Hopefully the chickens don't eat them up. And I got black beans, kidney beans, and pinto beans on the trellises there. And I have my tomatoes, and in between the tomatoes there's cabbage and peppers. And if I can make it, I don't know if it's too muddy or not. Let's walk through here and see. Oh, it's not. It is muddy, but it's not too muddy to walk through here. But there's nothing in here but weeds where I'm at. But you can see the tomatoes. I wanted to show you that some of these tomatoes here are starting to have the little yellow flowers. Isn't it pretty? See the yellow flowers on the tomato plant? See if there's some more over here. These birds just like following me everywhere. So we can find more yellow flowers. Come on, move. I'm trying to show you the garden. Anyway, there are yellow flowers on some of these tomato plants. So there's one there. So, and then cabbage. But I gotta get the weeds out. And then I'm gonna get the watermelon stuff planted over there. And then on this empty spot over here by that white cage, I'll be planting zucchini, yellow squash, and acorn squash. Girl, you can't get up there in my herbs. Come on, get down, get down. Down. This is my herb garden. I got some sage here. The bugs are getting into it too. And got some cilantro. And I can't remember what some of these are, but I think that's thyme. I could be wrong. And then we have some more herbs. I got some sage here on this row, and then this last row is cilantro as well. But I have my herbs there. Here's a plum tree with the branches all the way down to the ground. And the plum tree with the branches all the way down to the ground. This side of the green beans. I have some kohlrabi clear through there, and then onions and white onions and red onions planted in there too, if I can just get the weeds out. Since it's not too wet, I can get in there. So that's what I have planted in here. Got some asparagus and here's some sage right here. And here's one of my asparagus coming up from my garden that I planted in here. So that's interesting. And just keep the birds out of it, we'll be doing great. So I'm over here behind the house. I have garlic and onion, which I need to close up one side of the end to keep the chickens out, because they always climb inside of the garden getting in the onions and garlic. But chickens will be chickens, right? You can't always control them. They got minds of their own. They're my children. But you can see they've been trampling on my garlic. I hope they didn't destroy it. And there's onions in here and garlic right there. I need to block this end off to keep the chickens out. So, and over here behind the garage, which I'm not walking over there, but that's where my three sisters, corn, beans, and squash, will be planted over there as well. Anyway, that's the garden, and here's my babies. Follow me everywhere I go. So, I just wanted to share my garden with you and the update, and then hopefully by next week I can get some of the weeds out of the garden, and maybe I can get all of them out. I don't think I can get them all out in 1 week's time. It's supposed to rain again Wednesday, and tomorrow it's not going to rain supposedly, so maybe I can get some of the weeds out. But wish me luck, and just wanted to share my garden. My greenhouse, we had a bad storm and it blew out that window, and the window over here in the corner, and up there. I got my greenhouse going now. Hey Blondie. Hey Rue. But anyway, remember, God loves you, and so do I. And we'll see you next Monday for garden time. Ta-ta for now.